Howdy, it's Kyle with The Current. I'm back, and as you might see from a fishing perspective, I'm on a different platform today. Today is not necessarily new boat day, but it's new boat day from a video perspective. This is my first day out solo. I took my family out yesterday on the boat, but my first day solo fishing on my new boat. I went probably 6 months with some very in-depth considerations between aluminum, glass, size, length of boats, width of boats, size of motors, you name it. I thought about it, I evaluated, and what I came down to were a few different things. I went with aluminum. There was some big factors that I considered that played into that decision. One being price, two being the ability to fit in my garage, and three, finding the right deal on something that had the right value. So I came down to a few different models that I was considering. The Ranger RT 188, the Triton 18TX, and I was considering the Express X18. All of those, like I mentioned, fit in my price range, which was sub 30K, and they all fit in my garage. They all provided good value. Mind you, I was buying I had to buy used. I can't afford brand new boat. And what I ended up with here, this is the Triton 18TX. I'm incredibly stoked on my purchase. I purchased a blank canvas. It's a 2015 Triton 18TX with a Suzuki DF 115. The motor just purrs. It sounds amazing. The boats, I mean, I've only run it in glass and boat shop, but it runs great. I mean, it's already hit like boat at 107 hours. I was able to hit like 42 yesterday. So I'm not looking for incredible speed, but it's gonna get me from point A to point B. And in general, the platform size for me, especially considering the fact that it's gonna fit in my garage, is, I mean, I can't complain. This is the boat for me, I think. But we're gonna go fish today. Maybe we'll walk through some of the stuff on here, but it's likely I'm just gonna fish. So let's see if we can have some frog fails or some of my normal BS just on a new boat. You. Thanks for joining. Don't have to do a walkthrough of the electronics on this boat, because what you see here is what it came with. I am fishing totally blind right now. In true form, caught my first fish on the new boat, and the camera wasn't on, and it was a dink. Very true form for me. We're gonna keep the camera on a little longer now. Needed to break the ice. Another little squeaker. This one's a little smaller. Well, we've got 2 fish all day. It's been tough for sure. Tide was super high this morning, and now I'm chasing the low incoming and low outgoing. I'm back in a creek a little closer to the ramp, so hoping that I can scout this place out for future reference. It's only probably a 25-minute ride from the ramp. My issue is that I don't have maps, and I just got into water that was like 3 foot that I was running over, and I can't tell how deep it is from Google Maps just looking at my phone, so I need to be super careful at low tide. And this water is so dirty that I just went into like a foot of water with my trolling motor and couldn't see the bottom. So I'm gonna try to be a little careful. Little. Oh my gosh, not even hooked. It's 213. Another fish would be in there, but wouldn't that be something? Oh, yep. And that's another keeper. Just as I said that. Pretty funny. One, 3. It's 3 casts, 3 fish. Same duck. That one's probably 2.5. Nope. Smaller than the first one. 205. Decent fish. nice one. Could be an upgrade on that little 1.12. Yeah, 1.23. That's an upgrade. Another upgrade. That one's 1.47. Gonna replace a 1.23. Definitely know what they want. The Missile Baits Magic Worm in green pumpkin. Who knows if today they would just bite about anything, or at least at this tide. Well, it's pretty clear where these fish are, and I'm about to have a tide coming in for the next hour, so I think it's about to get good again. I've caught one or two in this stretch here. Nothing crazy, but they're in this creek, definitely. Definitely not an upgrade, but fish. Not huge, but surely did crack it. These fish are eating very well. Let's see. Got a 1.3. It's the smallest. No. fish is 1.38. It's a fatty. Alright, next one's a big fish. Let's see. Maybe a little closer. Not big, but good. Acting like he's a big fish. These fish are so healthy. That one's probably not going to help me, but look at the gut on that thing. And I'm using my last magic worm in green pumpkin money. Have to move to another color, but I don't think they're gonna be too concerned with it. Oh, there's a nice one. Holy man. Whoa. Whoa. That's the one. That's the one. Wow.
That's the one.
Smallest fish is 138. Okay. Wow. All right, need to stop trying to guess fish weight, but that's a 3.3, yeah, 3.32. Filling in a nice bag there. Not the one. Not the one, but a nice one. All right, 143. That one's 167. 165. Said 67. Now we're back where we started. Not started the day, but started the real catching. See if there's still fish on it. Well, basically the first official day on the new boat, and despite a slow morning, we definitely found him in a new to me place, on a new to me boat with no graph. Yeah, I'd chalk it up as a win for the first real day of fishing. I'd say the boat's probably got a little mojo on it. I had a 5-fish bag with a 213, a 332, a 205, 165, and a 185. Everything today was caught on the drop shot with the Missile Baits Magic Worm. It was pretty straightforward bite. Everything was on hard cover, docks, wood, and only eaten when the moving water was happening. They were where they were supposed to be, which was nice, especially being in a new spot and on a new boat. Again, I'll say it again, but it was really fun. It's got me even more excited about my new purchase. I'll do a full walkthrough with this boat. Like I mentioned, it's the Triton, 2015 Triton 18TX with the Suzuki 115. On the bow, it's got the 24-volt, 80-pound Fortrex. No electronics. Basically, there's this little Lowrance Elite 3X. It tells the depth, and that's all you get. So next steps are certainly getting a console and a bow mount setup. Ideally, I'm looking at Garmin stuff just because I've fished Garmin before. I'm looking at the 106 SV Ultra, and then the 126 on the bow with the new live scope 34. We'll see how long it takes me to buy that. I've got a boat sitting right behind the camera that needs to get sold, so if I can get rid of that, I think electronics will come a lot faster. So we'll see. Either way, definitely gonna need some electronics soon, or else, you know, it's one thing to not catch fish, it's another thing to have some safety issues. There was definitely some hairy moments today where I was just stuck in the backwater just because I didn't know where I was, and definitely goes to show that, you know, you can get yourself into trouble if you don't know where you're at, and Google Maps is not always the end-all be-all answer. So be careful out there. If you don't know where you're at, never been somewhere, yeah, be careful. Running 35, 40 over a flat, I was in like 3 foot of water and didn't realize it today. So yep, next step, electronics and some more fish catching. Ideally, be as ASAP. Till next time, I'm Kyle with The Current. It's more fishing, cycling, getting outdoors content coming your way.